Good morning, Jumai and Victor. Good morning, Nigerians. Well, countries of the world at the Akaba process meeting have agreed to strengthen cooperation for a better effectiveness in the fight against terrorism in parts of the world. It was at a meeting of heads of state and government just concluded in Rome, Italian capital.
The major takeaway is the fact that there is a multinational cooperation in fighting against terrorism. All nations believe that if one country is sick because of terrorism, in no time it will affect the other country. So the countries around the world believe that together we have to work and fight terrorism. So it's a very good, robust meeting that discuss especially the terrorism in West Africa.
The International Monetary Fund says global debt levels are on the rise once again and could surpass 100% of global GDP by 2029. Based on the IMF's fiscal monitor team, there's no cause for alarm for Nigeria as ongoing economic reforms are helping to keep fiscal risks under control.
Nigeria has done quite a lot in the past years. I think like many of the laws that have been passed have tried to streamline tax code, tax expenditure has been reduced, the burden for business and low-income households has declined in terms of taxation. So these are policies that goes in the right directions.
And the governing All Progressives Congress says the World and International Monetary Fund's outstanding assessment of Nigeria's economy performance index under President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was heartwarming and right step in the right direction. In a statement signed by its National Publicity Secretary, Felix Moka, he said the results of the steady economic progress, which is non-oil-driven, have manifested in poverty reduction, employment generated, and solving security challenges at various levels of the nation's life. And the statement added that the economy is on a remarkable growth trajectory, with Q2 2025 GDP growth rising to 4.23%, outstripping the International Monetary Fund's initial projection of 3.4%. And the impressive performance of President Tinubu's reform has earned the IMF's endorsement. Moka said with its upgrading of Nigeria's growth focus to 3.9% in 2025 and 4.2% in 2026. The World Bank's latest report further validates the trend, projecting Nigeria's growth acceleration from 4.2% in 2025 to 4.4% in 2027, driven by the rapid expansion of services, agriculture, and other non-oil sectors. The Nigerian Senate is making a push to tackle high rate of sickle cell disorder in the country, and it seeks the establishment of sickle cell disorder research and therapy centers in the 6 geopolitical zones. And the aim of the proposed legislation, sponsored by Senator Sunday Katung, is to improve data collection and assistance for patients. And the House of Representatives has resolved to investigate the abandonment of a modular refinery in Brass, Bayelsa State, after $35 million have been committed to the project by the Nigerian Content Development and Monitoring Board, adopting a matter of urgent national importance by Representative Billy Osawaru. The House mandated its Committee on Petroleum Resources, Midstream and Downstream to probe the deployment of public funds for the project without visible results. And the House also highlighted alleged local content violations by oil and gas companies in Imo State, including perceived insensitivity to the plight of host communities. And the House resolved to invite the affected companies and relevant agencies for an investigation. Away from that, Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Idris, reassured that no part of the country will be left out in the transformative drive of the Renewed Hope administration under President Bola Tinubu. He gave the assurance while inspecting ongoing completed federal government projects in Maiduguri, Borno State capital.
They will pay. They used to pay about 200 million. Now every month. Now they pay only about 30 million naira to the electricity suppliers with the provision of this. So we thank the President Bola Tinubu, who has made this happen. It's not just about saving money. It is also about the fact that the university now is fully powered, both the university and the teaching hospital. So this will aid research. It will also facilitate treatment of patients who are in the hospital.
In furtherance of federal government's commitment to improving public health and nutrition, national guidelines for public food procurement and services has been finalized, and the policy is expected to promote access to safe, healthy and locally sourced food in public institutions, including schools, hospitals and correctional centers. That's the news for now. Good Morning Nigeria continues with Victor and Jumai after this time out. Stay tuned.